welcome to the show. It is me. All right, so I had a whole bunch of different. I have today conceived of a whole bunch of different things to say as the intro. Not really. It's more like I thought of a bunch of different things that I could say and talk about during the live stream, which I need to check. Is this working? Oh, it is working. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Epic. Now that we've confirmed that it is working, huh. I know that the Quesanold is watching this video. Jeez, Mom, you're fast on the draw with that one. But anyway, I know that the Quesanold is watching this video in the future, when it is in fact a video, in order to further bolster his knowledge and ascertain the true machinations that occur within the depths of my mind. Little did he know that rarely do such machinations appear on video, and more often than not, they kind of just leak into the regular flow and don't disrupt it. And so therefore, you have been fed a whole bunch of data and are unable to sort through it sufficiently in order to ascertain what is really going on inside my head so that you can steal my life. Take that, Wezzy. I'm on to you. Also, earlier today, I was reminded of a conversation that we had at Quesanold. Pretty sure Aiden was there. I don't remember. Where I'd said, oh, yeah, fucking, special place in my heart, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. Oh, yeah, Aiden was there. And you asked me who the other person was. You should know better than to ask me questions like that, Wezzy, especially when you know the answer. So, I don't want to hear it. So I completely did not unwrap the smoke today. It's still got the plastic on it. I did find the PNG though. I did remember to find the PNG, but I also forgot to put the BGM because I don't know which one I want. So we're just gonna not have BGM. Fuck it. Now we're gonna have BGM. All right, we're gonna look. Okay. Which one? It's gonna be one of the instrumental ones. I know that. Well, this one's got a check mark on it. Just make sure I don't blast my fucking eardrums. We're gonna turn that as low as possible. Why did I say I like that one? Am I an idiot? I am an idiot, aren't I? Alright, we're gonna have to go into the Create library. Okay. What about this one? Yeah, this is the one that I would always put in here. Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright, now we got that working. Now that we got that working, I will need to improve this later because I'm not enthused. Also, the fact that I am wearing my earbuds means that I am going to be subject to hearing that forever. I think the boys were right that I am going to go insane later in life, but it is not going to be VTC that drives me insane. It's going to be just like random shit from my lifestyle that just drives me absolutely bonkers. Yeah. Well, Wesley, you still want to... Well, Wesley, you still want to steal my life, even though that is not anything that you've said ever, and that was just me having a schizophrenic episode in the middle of a conversation. There is a chunk missing from the foot on this cigar. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I did grab a couple of Series Gs because they're kind of old reliable, and I'll put it on screen, fuck it. They're kind of old reliable, which is, it's the first cigar... Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. I think the Oliva Series G might have been the first cigar that I smoked and then threw up because of it. Which... I realize for some people they might say, oh, well, why aren't you avoidant of it then? Because it's still really good. it's still really good. If I avoided every single thing that has ever caused some kind of unfortunate thing to occur to me, then yeah, I would avoid. Let's see, I would avoid the Olivasiri G, the Brick House Maduro. Let's see, the Olivasiri G, the Brick House Maduro, because I'm pretty sure that one was just like full stomach of Dr. Pepper. What was the one where I threw up outside of my car, and that was just a mouthful of Mountain Dew? That whatever that one was. Electricity, which has harmed me. Let's see. Driving on snowy roads. I almost killed myself doing that. What else? What else is just harmed? A clamshell grills, which I'm pretty sure is, from a technical standpoint, most grills. I don't know. What else has harmed me? Motorcycles, because I had a burn on my left leg for a long time. The scar for that faded when I was in high school. Finished fading, I should say, when I was in high school. But what else has harmed me? What else has harmed me? So let's see what we've got. We've got a number of different cigars, clamshell grills, motorcycles, electricity, women, snowy roads. I think that's all the major things, at least insofar as I can remember. Oh yeah, the most important thing that I would avoid, because it has, harmed me significantly. Myself. I don't know how that would work, but, I didn't even cut this yet. Alright. But yeah, I would avoid myself. I would most closely adhere to that. If I were to start avoiding things that have done harm to me, then I would avoid myself. It's the only way. I've done the most harm to myself over the course of, a couple of decades I've been here. Fucking sweet. Also, the other day I spilled the skull full of ash on myself. Some of it got into my pocket. That was last night. That was last night while I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With Bread Boy and doing voices for Peter Griffin, Marge Simpson, and Kermit the Frog. It was a good time. I had fun. And that's what today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about. Who cares about running whatever bullshit thing that stops that stops the person on the other side of the table from playing the game. Build a deck that doesn't work. Okay? Build a deck that doesn't work. And then refine it to where it's cool. It doesn't necessarily, you're not necessarily going to iron out all the jank. But build something neat. I have a handful of, deck ideas where it's just like, yeah, this isn't meta or even close, and it's got some serious problems, but it's kind of neat. Like a Summon Skull deck that uses all the extra deck Summon Skull guys. It probably doesn't work at all. But it's kind of cool to think about and look at the deck composition. You can see that I have not gone insane yet. I've also got a Crystal Beast deck, which might be, an indicator that I am going insane. It's going to happen eventually. Let's be real. It was going to happen eventually, so who cares? It's whatever. Okay. I'm just... Ever since the other day when that setting that I needed to tweak made it so that stream health shat itself. I am not listening to this music this whole time. Jesus Christ. Anyway, ever since Streamlabs did that thing where it was like, oh, I'm not gonna shoot out an appropriate number of frames or something, some such keyframe stuff. I don't know what that is, but ever since it made my live stream health take a shit, I've been a little bit more paranoid about that. So we're we're being a little more paranoid about that. Oh, I'm kind of tired. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta improve the BGM. I gotta sit down and do that. I'll add that to my to-do list, which is ever growing. All right. We could probably light this up. It's only been 10 minutes. I've only rambled for 10 minutes, so it's fine. Uh, wasn't there another funny thing I was gonna say? Shit. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I guess I can return to an old rant, which isn't really going to be much of a rant, it's just more of an observation at this point. But first things first, we have to light up. I didn't get the hackers out. You know, today is just a day for me to be an idiot. Anyway, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, so I do have something. I do have a little something that I can expound upon. Expand upon? Whatever. I did not do a draw test on this before lighting it up. It has got a really, really tight draw. Okay. So we're starting off. This has got a pretty tight draw to it. It's not the worst. I wouldn't even describe it as terrible. I would just say, nah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad draw. But it's not. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not. It's not. I'm not gonna fucking pop a blood vessel in my neck attempting to pull smoke in. But at the same time, also, I mean, when I first started smoking, the idea of, oh yeah, this thing doesn't have any resistance was extremely appealing to me. Now that I've been smoking for a number of years, and I've had a few cigars that have had no resistance. No resistance is bad. No resistance is bad. That's not good, because at least for me, what happens is I get too greedy. If I'm smoking a cigar that doesn't have any resistance, basically, is what will happen is I will take a draw, and because there's no resistance, you know, I will at first be like, oh shit, okay, and then my draws will be really shallow, because a bunch of smoke will hit my palate unexpectedly, and I'll kind of like defensively just like, oh shit, okay, we're good. After that, after that happens a few times, I'm just gonna get greedy with it and just try and pull as much as possible, which more often than not leads to a lot of inhaling, which more often than not leads to, me having a coughing fit for 10-15 minutes, and then I feel bad. So, you know, eh. Oh. So I'm looking at Master Duel stuff right now because that's what we're going to be playing later. Fucking 11 gig update incoming. Also, fuck, the U5 festival ends on the 24th. That kind of sucks. However, we're going to use it to get the gems that we need to finish our branded deck, because it's dragons, and I like the dragons. I like the dragons. So we're going to work with that. Um, yeah, I'm remembering there should be something in here that just lets me pull any fusion that I want. But My camera went away. Hello? What? Alright, the camera feed has gone away. What is happening? What is going on? Okay. Because it's still working on my phone. What has happened? What has happened? What has happened? Is it the browser source? Is it the browser source? Hold on. ZNC. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to double check video. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm not sure what happened. Let's see. ZNG. Yada yada yada. EQ. Okay, so that's working. That's correct. That's all. That's all right. What the hell? All right, technical difficulties live on stream. We love that shit. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Oh. Let me. Well, I realize that I don't just have. All right. I'm gonna move chat over here onto the other monitor. I realize you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna mess with this, and we'll see. I'm gonna turn off the thing here, and we're gonna refresh it. Okay. So that didn't work. That didn't change anything. Okay, we're gonna try changing it like this. Okay, we're gonna try that. Okay, so that changed it to that thing. And then change it back to view. Okay, we're back. All right, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened there, but it's fixed now. So, we're good. I forgot. I completely forgot what I was saying. Hello, is there a little piece? I see you, little piece. Which, now there's two little pieces. Great. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The cherry just fell off onto my leg. Oh, that is hot. Oh my god. Oh, there was a pause on that. Probably because I can't fucking believe that just happened. This better not burn a hole in my fucking pants. Alright, both pairs of these bacon pants have taken enough abuse over the years. I don't need a hole burned. Oh yeah, no, we don't have a hole. No hole burned in the pants from the fucking cigar cherry falling onto my leg. There was a pause there. I'm pretty sure I could clip my face, just change it, just sitting there, just changing into, just abject horror, like, oh fuck, as as the pain sets in, like, oh yeah, no, that's not good. I'm taking damage here, boys. You know, uh, fucking hold on. Am I an idiot? I am an idiot. Anyway, but what was I? I've completely forgotten at this point. How the fuck? Where did this come from? Oh, oh yeah. I remembered another one of the funny things that I was going to say. Um, that being, hmm, that being that sometimes I do go back and look at the old content sometimes, and I look at it and go, wow, I was so beautiful back then, and then I also realize I was also pretty heavily saturated with hatred because I can look at those videos and I can just see it in my own fucking eyes, just like, yeah, yeah, I can see the hate flowing through you. Uh, it's good stuff. It's a great time. You know, because now that I don't work at Taco Bell, um, which I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that that is the only thing that was causing, you know, an abnormal amount of hatred to just exist in my veins, but it's definitely the primary thing. You know, anywho, but ever since I left Taco Bell, I have been it has been exit. You know, the buildup of hate, chronic buildup of hatred has been slowly leaving my body, which is well, it's an interesting feeling, I'll say, because you know, it's big is you know, it's leaving my body, but it's not being replaced by anything. So I'm kind of just you know, my spirit is kind of just empty, is kind of just dissipating out of me, which you know is you know, I imagine for a normal person it'd be somewhat distressing, but for me, I'm not really bothered by it, which you know might be a bad sign. I don't know. I don't care. It's whatever. But you know, I'm also quite pleased that you know the after effects of Taco Bell. Okay, the after effects of Taco Bell are just draining out of me. Right, it's not just Taco Bell, it's other stuff, but it's mostly Taco Bell. You know, so you know, I'm feeling okay for now. We'll you know, maybe the distress will set in later when you know, when and if you know, something, I don't know. Uh uh but yeah. So eh, Taco, but you know, I noticed this today because I started thinking, oh man, what am I gonna do for a stream? And I was sitting here, I was having a little meal because I forgot to eat at work. No, I had Arby's. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. But I was, you know, I was sitting here, I was eating, I was going, what am I gonna talk about? And I was kind of cycling through the do reviews, and I was just, you know, sitting here going, huh. So that's how I used to do things, you know, back in the Hanover parking lot. And then I thought, wait a minute. You know, that's what I noticed is like, oh, I am bitter in this video. You know, maybe not, you know, maybe it's not noticeable on the surface, um, but it is definitely there. It is definitely there. The just the hate, you know, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's all gone. I'm all better now. No, not even close. But you know, it's definitely better. So you know, I can work with that. Oh, we got. Oh yeah, fucking Master Duel put out Melise, so we have a bunch of Alice in Wonderland nonsense. Uh, I'm pretty sure I already have one of the UR cards for this deck. I don't know if it's one of the more useful ones or, you know, I just got like a mulligan by chance. I don't care. I'm not going to play Melise. Alright, I have a branded deck to finish constructing because it's dragons. Alright, and it's cool. Also, you can use branded with like you can use branded with a combination of hand traps to just make Dragoon, which I saw a video about today. I thought was funny. You know, it's just like, okay, we're gonna make Dragoon today using hand traps. I think it's just bonkers. It's wild, you know. Yu-Gi-Oh is a wild game. It is, it's certainly a lot of fun. Well, if you're playing with friends or smacking Asians with the meta, then it can be fun. Otherwise, it's not. All right, getting smacked by Asians in ranked is not fun. It can be informative as to your deck's flaws, but I do not enjoy that. You know, I mean, I guess I do enjoy the process of continuously refining a deck, and the only way to do that is to, fight different people with different decks. I understand that. That is enjoyable, to clarify. But, going in, being like, all right, I'm just gonna, just kind of whatever, just kind of whatever. And, somebody, the person on the other side of the table is here to sweat. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be miserable, aren't I? Fantastic. But yeah, we'll when we get in here, we'll eventually when I switch this over to game plan. Wait a second. What the fuck? Wait a second. Huh? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, Wait a second. That's fascinating. Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right, I learned something just now, which again, is quite fascinating. Um, but we'll get there. We'll get to that. Uh, which this one is empty. Okay, need to throw that out later, alongside a couple of other things. Still have a paper bag from when I went cigar shopping. I don't need that, so it can go. Today was easy as well. Also, I realize that's quite random, but work is primarily what I do. Um, today was easy. Actually, I have another thing. So the boys that I normally run, tabletop stuff with, they have seemingly respected my wishes and have not included me in the in some stuff that they're doing. I think I think this is great that they can go off and do their own thing. It allows me to it allows me some downtime so that I'm not constantly DMing because well, there are things that need to, kind of be poked and prodded inside of my head, and if I'm not here to poke and prod at them, then they're not going to get poked and prodded, and I just said that they need to be poked and prodded. So, this gives me the time to poke and prod at ideas for campaigns and stuff that I can just, kind of, mold it into a desirable form and then make use of it later. All right, so what do we learn here? We learn that Gunkin can use fucking seventh tachyon. All right, which is a weird thing to say out loud, but it is completely true. Yeah, no, Gunkin with the right stuff in the extra deck can use seventh tachyon, and also tachyon primal is banned. Fascinating. I did not know this. This is bad because I use a Galaxy Eyes deck occasionally. Also, Shockmaster is still banned, but things that are Shockmaster, but something else are not banned. I love Konami. Tapir is banned. Fucking Baguska is banned. I really haven't played this game in a minute. What the hell? Baguska. He's banned. Big Eye is banned? Galaxy Tomahawk is banned. This is the fucking under 5 deck, you idiot. Of course that shit is banned. I can't I can't read. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I can't read. Alright, hold on. Okay, so right, you can use fucking 7th Tachyon to yeah, okay, so none of the cards that I just said are banned, except for maybe some of them. Shockmaster is still banned, but things that are Shockmaster but not are not banned. Remember that. That is important, all right? Uh it is important. That's an important thing to know. Fucking Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon is still banned, which it's okay, we need 7th Tachyon, but we also need the other thing. 7th Ascension, here we go. We need that too. Because it works with Gunkin because it works with XYZ monsters, which is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. She's like, all right, fine. Also, Numeronius needs 5 level 12 monsters. Are you insane? Then Numeronia requires 5 level 13 monsters, which aren't real. Um, I, that, yeah, Numeronius, I don't understand how to summon this thing. But then again, I'm also not a fucking Numeron player. Uh, oh god. Today was easy. I also slept a lot. I've also been having some really funny dreams. Uh, yeah, which, me saying, oh, I've been having some funny dreams is, kind of a dumb thing to say because it seems like every dream that I remember is funny in some way. And so, by saying, oh, I've been having some funny dreams, that's rendered somewhat redundant because, I'm always having funny dreams. But I guess when I say it this time, I'm talking about some real funny shit. Some real wild shit. Um, for example, I had a dream that I had reunited with the people I went to high school with. Now, some of you might say, "Oh, well, that doesn't sound so bad on the surface," and yeah, it's not. However, um, the funny part comes in where it's just like, why do I crave that? I mean, I know because it's a catch up thing. It's like, look, all right, we fucking went to high school together. What are you up to? I kind of want to see, mostly because I don't have social media. So from my perspective, everybody I went to high school with dropped off the face of the earth. And so I kind of want to see what they've gotten up to, what they've been doing, and kind of, kind of do a little comparing and contrasting with my expectations there. Like, okay, did you what did you do what I thought? Did you do and fuck. Did you do what I thought you would with your life? Uh, you know, or not. That's kind of it. It was just like, all right, who got married, who had kids, you know, who got married to whom, what are people doing, as jobs, with their lives, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, etc., all that stuff. What's going on with people. That's kind of that is what I'm interested in. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm interested in, and we'll find out. I mean, well, I'll find out, obviously. Um, but yeah, I am quite interested in the whole affair. Um, yeah, we're gonna run two numer on wall. I don't care. But yeah, anyway, what made this dream funny was okay. I have reunited with the people I went to high school with. Knowing having some of the speculations that I have now that I did not have then, those being, oh man, you guys thought I was a school shooter. Joke's on you. I'm pretty sure one of our classmates tried to shoot up Walmart, bulletproof vest and everything, and then he got booked, and I'm pretty sure he's in prison. It's not me. I didn't do that. I didn't try that. I'm living a pretty normal life. Yeah, okay, that I mean, you kind of gotta, close your eyes and look away to, say that, but pretty normal. I go to work, I come back to my apartment, I sleep, I eat, I tend to my hobbies. That's pretty normal. That's what normal people do, you know. I tend to my hobbies. I have an addiction. Okay, more than one, but some of those are some of those are more harmful than the others, and others are kind of whatever. Timing on that cigar draw was not intentional for what I was saying. I just noticed that it wasn't burning well, so I figured, yes, this is an appropriate amount of time. I do need to take a draw. And as I was taking a draw, I realized, oh yeah, what I just said about addictions and harmful versus less harmful. Did I intend that, or did we do a little, or did we do a little funny stuff there? No, I did not intend. I did not intend that one. What the fuck is this? Uh, ooh, ooh. But yeah. God, the cherry on this, the ash on the end of this is really crumbly. I think I might have to tap it every time I take a draw, just so I don't get more ash. I don't get ash everywhere. Oh, right. I spilled the skull. So the skull, I was going to have to consider extremely soon how and where to empty the skull. However, I don't have to think about that for a little bit now, or I can continue to think about it, I guess, because I accidentally spilled the skull on myself yesterday. Got ash all over my left leg, a little bit into the pocket of these pants. It was fantastic. Most of it ended up on the floor. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, GZ, all you have to do is vacuum and you'll take care of that problem. Yeah, uh, my vacuum cleaner is at my mother's, and I don't want to just leave a pile of ash on the floor for, a couple days. I don't want to do that because it's kind of trashy. So, I came up with a genius plan. All right, I got a hand towel. I got a hand towel, and I soaked it in water. I then wrung it out and brought it into my room where the giant ash cluster, whatever you want to call it, was on the floor, and just kind of pressed it up against that. I then flipped the fold and did it again. Got I mean, at least visually, I got the ash out of the carpet. I mean, there probably is some in the lower layers, but not my concern. All right, visually the ash is gone. All right, the dog's gonna come in here sniffing, and she's gonna snort a bunch of it and sneeze. That'll be kind of something, I guess. But yeah, so I had a theory about whether or not the wet hand towel would work, but I was pleasantly surprised that paid off. This was also, pretty early. This was also, about this time in the morning, so I was already really tired. And then this was also after a few hours of chicanery where I played Yu-Gi-Oh with one of Aiden's former roommates, uh, and just bombarded him with cartoon character voices, saying funny things in relation to Yu-Gi-Oh. I basically just went full Kermit the Frog, but also Kaiba at the same time. I was Seto Kermit. It was it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny, you know, because I can do a decent Kermit the Frog. That's the thing, which helps sell it. The problem is that if I do the voice for too long, the muscles on my jawline, tighten up a lot, which sucks. I think it's because I think it's because I just do that as part of the voice, even though, voicing is kind of vocal cords, which are not located in your jaw. But I don't know. Maybe it's something I have to train myself on, so that way I can just do the voice in perpetuity, and we're good. We're good there. Maybe that's how I'll start my career as a voice actor, is as a Kermit the Frog impersonator. That would be that would be strange. But if it works, it works. So, ugh, yeah. There was something else that I was going to say, but that is all. Like I said, I thought of a handful of different things that I could talk about, but they've just slipped out of my mind and occasionally slip back into my mind. And I don't, there was I keep remembering these things slowly, one at a time. But this last one is utterly escaping me. Shit. Also, I am tired. Today was easy in terms of work, but working a 9-hour shift and cleaning and all this other stuff. It sucks and it's exhausting. Also, I've got stuff I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta go do our you know every other week drink shopping for the store because the boys are out of beverages after they drink all everything in a week, and it's like, guys, we don't have the budget to buy drinks every week. You know, go to Circle K, 86 cents. Come on. You know, some of you might be thinking, oh, GZ, what if the boys don't have 86 cents? Like, okay. Some of them. However, we also have a jar. We have a jar for at extra money to add to the store budget. And I know it, and I've seen boys contribute to that. It's like you could have just gotten a Circle K beverage instead of drinking like four things out of the mini fridge, so that we're out in a week. It's just a cost effectiveness thing, but for at least insofar as for that, I do appreciate the contributions. I'm not gonna say like, oh, you guys suck because you're putting money in the jar instead of buying something from yourself. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that. All right. I'm just, in my mind, it is more cost effective to buy, something that is this size, instead of throwing $1 towards cans of beverage of variably priced beverages that I guess they also write the shopping lists for, which those shopping lists mostly consist of nonsense now. Uh, But sometimes I have been pleasantly surprised where it's, I look at the list and go, "Oh yeah, we can get a bunch of different we can get all of this and not even come close to the not even come close to the the monthly budget or half the monthly budget because two shopping trips a month means, presumably the first trip would spend half of the budget and the second trip would spend the other half. I mean, this isn't always the case, as the contributions from the jar get spent first, and then we dig into the store budget. So sometimes there's more than half of the store budget left over for the month, which then all of that, presumably, again, assuming the guys, uh, want enough different things, we buy that. I buy that, and I will eventually train my assistant to start doing that because I mean, I do intend to keep up with doing it once I become GM, but uh, you know, might eventually not be GM of that store for whatever reason, and so therefore, just kind of getting my assistant who, at the time used to it, is like, look, or either, like if you don't do this, then you're gonna have to have your assistant do it, or somebody that you trust with the money to do it, right? So just kind of getting him in the groove of that, as it were. But that's an eventual thing. Oh, I remembered. I remembered another one of the many, many things that I wanted to say. So, there is a distinct possibility that right now, amongst the, variably sized audience viewing this live stream, it is quite possible that there is a lizard in the chat. And to that lizard, I have only this declaration to make. That being, you made a mistake today, lizard boy, showing off your nipples. Because now that I know where they are, and now that I know how big they are, I can tear them off in one swift motion. Remember this the next time you think it's acceptable to get up to some chicanery. You might lose a nipple. As for how I would, tear off a nipple in one swift motion, I have no clue. I just thought that would be kind of funny to say. Also, but my delivery was kind of botched. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Anyway, it's been 47 minutes, 48 minutes since we started the stream. Let's play some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, all right? All right, let's play some. Well, that's the chat. I don't know why it did that. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yay! Also, cigar in the face cam. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so we're jumping in. I'm using a rental deck because the Gunkin deck is, undergoing some improvements to its construction. What is this? Virtue Street. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, okay, bye, Mom. I'll see you later. So we're just gonna jump into the event with a rental deck because, like I said, my Gunkin deck is undergoing some construction improvements. So we're going to go first. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we're gonna go first. Also, we're playing up against a guy who has the car, the most powerful piece in Monopoly. However, this is not Monopoly. Hello, New York. Okay, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Um. Okay. Okay. Reveal. Do this. Man, I sure hope I don't get completely screwed over. 3 level 5 monsters, or a level. Wait a minute, we can, like, do a rank up with this. Never mind. It's fucking, I don't know. Oh, I should have gotten a Shari because I've got Shroud in my thing. Here, return that to the deck. I don't need two 7th Ascensions in my hand at once. Take one card from the deck. Either add it to your hand or place it on top of the deck. Yes. 7th Ascension. Get another 7th Tachyon. Okay. Okay. During main phase, yes. Cannot summon for the rest of the turn. Big Jaws. This card, you can do the hand. Yes. Get Shark Drake. I don't know. Drake Shark. Whatever. Except by drawing it, special summon. Yes. Do that. Okay, we cannot play another Tachyon card, which means we have to do this. Uh, yeah, let's just do this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. XYZ! The suck. We can do this. No. I don't know what I'm doing with this deck. This has got cards that I haven't that I know of but don't know specifically. So, I don't know. We got the suck. I know that that's what this does. That is, oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm shaking my little booties. Okay, that is a hedgehog. Okay. Uh-huh. That is okay. Wait, that's negated. Okay, so that was probably just a graveyard dump, if I had to guess. Also, okay. Why are we just spamming shit out? What the fuck is happening? What? Okay. Car. Okay. What is that? Okay. Okay. Special summon a level 3 from the grave. That was a pen card. Alright. Okay. That is a pen card. Okay. Does this this face-up card be destroyed by battle or card effect, attach something instead. Perfect. Alright, so we can prevent the suck from being destroyed. Why we would do that, I don't know. Oh, to rank up into, this guy, Armor Fortress. Yes. I think. I don't know. Oh, that is 5 monsters. Okay. 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 Isn't he going to... Oh, there it is. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Yes. Activate the suck again. There is only one material. Okay. And can attack a number of times. Ah. So this is how I lose here. I probably should have ranked up into XYZ Armor Fortress. That's my bad. Wait, does it just keep gaining attack? Wait a second. Okay. Well, that was kind of shit. That was kind of shit. That didn't feel good. 50 medals. I'm pretty sure we get some gems out of that. Thanks. Alright. Well, that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings a lot. Link Practitioner. We are going first again. I will learn. Alright, I will stumble through this deck, learn it, and figure out the combos. I mean, it's probably about the... It's just gunkin', but there's some other stuff in here to mess me up. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. Take one card from your deck. Okay. Place... Wait. Add it to your... Wait just a second. Take one card from your deck. Yada, yada, yada. Right. If your opponent controls, you can banish this card from your graveyard. From your hand to the grave. Right. So 7th Ascension is not going to necessitate that we send something to the... Okay, it's Tachyon that does that. Okay. We're gonna bring out Big Jaws. Right. We're gonna pull Shark Drake. Okay. We're gonna summon Shark Drake. Okay. We're going to... What do you do? Sends it to the grave. Oh. Okay, second attack. Wait, rank 3 or lower water monster. This doesn't fucking work. So we want this. Yeah. Shark Drake. He's a big boy. And this is going to let us... Wait, this is going to let us get this one. Discard from my hand. Field spell. I don't know. Yes, Shark Drake Levice. This is something. Wait a second. Tachyon. This one. Silent Horror. Visit. You know what? Fuck it. Shari. I don't know. Shari Red. I don't know. Return that. We're gonna get Shirao out. I don't know. Shari Red. Special summon. I don't know. Get Shirao. So we can draw a card and get... Yeah. Yes. Shirao. Is it? Oh, wow. We actually got that thing. Okay. Play card. What do you want? What do you want? There's an effect here. I don't know what that is. We're not going to activate it yet. Using a... Okay. Armor Fortress. Yes. We're doing it. We're doing it. Add Armored XYZ cards. Detach those two. Okay. What does this do? Equip to Levace. Set. Am I activating one of these things? Wait a second. Once per turn, target one spell. Aha. So that's just like each spell. I don't care. Okay. Alright, we're learning. We're learning. We've got Levace to help us. Reveal 3 Gunkin monsters. No, not yet. No, not yet. Hopefully I can draw a Shari on the next turn. If not, I'll flip it either. I'll flip it anyway. Destroy all monsters your opponents control. That's... Shit. Fuck. Well, that was unfortunate. Why does this not protect... cannot be destroyed by battle. There it is. I see. What is that? Strength of Prophecy. This is a spellbook deck. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna lose again. Cause shit. Okay. What, it was just a draw two? Okay. Okay, that was something. Are we gonna go into battle? Yes. No. Alright, we are going into battle. Yes. Alright. Alright, that wasn't pleasant for me, but, you know, whatever. We took a hit. Alright, turn change. Let's see if I can recover from my horrible failure. Oh, right, we didn't get Shari. Fuck. Flip. Oh, but we can do this. Alright, we got one Shari red and two regular Sharis. What are you going to do now, big boy? Choose for me. Well, works for me. Reveal. Aha! We can get mats. Behold, a Shari. I will now show you this Ikora class, the Uni-class Dreadnought, and hopefully you know what to do with the text box, otherwise we're going to be sitting here for a minute. We'll find out. I really have to pee. I didn't pee before stream. You know what? Shirao works, actually. Haha! Special summon one Gunker. Then you can place them on top of the deck in any order. Yes, we do. Okay. Wait, negate the activation. Oh. Well, that doesn't destroy, so. Ta-da! Also, I'm pretty sure Ghost Spell is once per turn. That is a Shari. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're gonna have two Gunkin things on the field at once. This is great. Perfect. And we have enough attack power to you know, deal with that spellbook card. Yes. Full armored XYZ. Alright, we're doing this. We're gonna summon Shirao. Put Shirao there. Behold! Shirao. Okay, we drew a card. Shirao. Then target, equip one other XY for Fez. Equip. Wait, do we have another Shirao in here? Oh, wait, we have Levice in there, too. Select monster to equip. You're aggressive. We're gonna tap you. Okay, equip to the monster. You. Oh yeah, that's a chunky boy. Oh, we got Ash Blossom. Alright. We will move to attack. Flip that. That's a mirror force. Alright. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, I now have the life point advantage. Not by much, but I have it. Alright, opponent drew cards. Activate. Banish. Return to the deck. We want to probably do Shari Red, Shirao, and Shirao. No, I'm not going to activate Ash Blossom. I'm not going to ash myself. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we can do some funky stuff now. We can do the funky stuff now. This is going to be great. Alright. Add one spell book to the hand. No. No. We will not be doing that. Alright, cool. Pretty sure you could. That's a once per turn. I don't know. I can't read. Yep, that's a once per turn. What do you got? 2 cards. 2 cards. What can you combo off of 2 cards? Or he's gonna sit here and make us wait. Nope. All right. Well, that was certainly something. Okay. Well, you ready for some funky shit? Ooh, I'm excited. Alright. I will show you uni. You will either give me the uni material or you won't. I don't care. Because I'm going to get uni out either way. I'm moving side to side because I really gotta pee. This duel is taking a while. I'm gonna be able to do it. You're gonna give me the mat. You're gonna give me a mat, and I don't care. Maybe. Or we're gonna be waiting. I think if I put in my wireless earbuds, I'll be able to hear if something happens and just go pee real fast. Just run to the bathroom. Maybe? Maybe not? No, we're waiting. He's gonna make us wait. Alright. Just think dry thoughts. Don't think about the fact that I'm using fire aqua monsters. Don't think about it. So, about that weather, eh? How's it been? No, but how has everyone's week been going? It's been, been going good. From a technical standpoint, the way I view things now is my week starts, my week starts at the end of, on Friday, because that's kind of, oh, here we go. You gave me an Ikura. You're joking, right? All right. Look at that. Shari in my hand. Bada bing, bada boom, let's go! Fucking uni's here, baby. Give me my fucking card, dude. All right, we're gonna put Shari on the field. He is DCing, you coward. All right, excavate. Okay, okay. All right, that didn't help me at all, but that's fine. All right, we're gonna get a second Ikura and just bombard this guy to death. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna draw a card again. 2 painful decisions. From your deck to the graveyard. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, move to battle. Oh yeah, they can each make 2 attacks per turn. I kind of overkilled him there with that. My bad. That's how we do it. See, I know Gunkin. I know how to play Gunkin. It's everything else where it's just like, I don't know. Let's see, what is this? When an opponent's monster was tribute summon, destroy. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is terrible. That is an anti-monarch card. However, the end sentence here, inflict just 1,000 damage, kind of sucks, because if it was inflict 1,000 damage for every monster, then that is huge. Also, 16 missions. What? What? Oh, yeah, normal or special summon in the festival. That was 700 gems. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. Hold on. Oh, hey, look, a little resonator from a little resonator guy for Red Dragon Archfiend. Also DDD, huh? And then Sunset Beat. That's really nice. That's really nice. Huh. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, we got a little guy. Little guy. I don't know. I think these little guys that they keep giving us are they're increasing in quality. But all right, we're gonna go. Wait, pee. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go pee. All right, I'm gonna go pee. Whoop. Be right back. Okay, all right, I'm back. I'm back with the. I was gonna say I'm back with the milk and cigarettes, but huh? I mean, back from the piss. All right, we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right back in. That is loner. I saw what you were trying to do. It was trying. The game was trying to fuck me up there. This guy's got a veritable war crime list to throw against me. I really need to get. I really need to duel enough to get some more titles. That is not a 60 card deck, luckily. Okay. See, Tachyon is the one that fucks us, and Ascension is the one that doesn't fuck us. We're gonna use Tachyon because it doesn't actually fuck us. Uh, Silent, whatever. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. And then send Virtue Stream back in there. Okay. And then... Okay. And then we're going to play 7th Ascension to get another copy of Tachyon, because that's going to thin the deck out. Yeah, this makes sense. And then Shirao. And then boom. And then what does this do? An XYZ monster equipped with this bullshit does those things. Okay. And then yeah, it can't be destroyed by battle, so we might as well just fucking throw Shirao out there to help build our fleet. Yes? Painful decision. Alright. Give me the field spell. Alright. Okay. Painful decision. Send one low... Let's do that. Graveyard. Shari Red. Hopefully we get another mat next turn. This thing. Shirao. What? What do you want? Fully armored, blah blah, yada yada. We're not doing that. End turn. Alright. My opponent, what have you for? He has these Slifer alt art profile picture. Oh, that looks awesome. Alright. Spell trap on the field and banish it. Okay. Curious, but not concerning. Okay. Unexpected die. He's gonna pull something. He is also running Gunkin Su ship. Okay. Uni, of course. Yep, this is gonna be hard to recover from. Opponent's battle phase. Got it. Right. It's gonna negate Shirao. Okay. Shid. Well, at least he didn't negate my field spell, so I can recover during my main phase. Okay, well, he's gonna get Ikura and just nuke my shit. Got it. Oh, that was rough. Well. Okay. Okay, Ikura's gonna make gonna be able to make 2 attacks, right? So Uni's gonna hit me directly. Ikura's gonna knock out Shirao. Is he gonna pull his own Shirao somehow? That could be insane. Special summon 1 Gunkan. He has another Shari Red in his hand. There it is. He's gonna get his own Shirao out. Fuck. Aha, card effects. Am I picking something? Or what's going on here? Am I an idiot? No, he was stacking the top of his deck. That's what he was doing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be bad. Oh yeah, this is gonna be bad because he's gonna nuke me down turn 1. There's a field spell in the field spell zone, which makes this work. He didn't even need to play his own field spell. Oh. Huh? Why would you do that? Huh? Am I an idiot? I am an idiot, aren't I? Like, something's not right here. I mean, I'm still gonna, yeah, okay, I was like, I'm still gonna lose, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay, whatever, fine. Got outplayed. It's fine. It happens. Like I said, the man had a veritable list of war crimes to, you know, throw against me. Also, I'm pretty sure I've won every single coin flip thus far. That's foreboding. But, you know, whatever, I guess. Did you back out because you weren't going to go first? Okay, what do we got? Oh, wait, we got Supper Spot, we got Shirao, and we got Shari. Okay, we got stuff we can do here. Are you going to play Fuelos? Or Maxi? No? Okay. Alright, Supper Spot. Okay. Shari. I want Akura. I want Akura for fat cock damage. Oh. He either doesn't know how the deck works or he's having trouble deciding. And I would do the same thing, sitting here going, well, do I give him Uni or Ikura or Shirao? You know, and just hope that whatever my opponent is after is not the thing that I give him. Or he doesn't know how the deck works. And we're going to be sitting here for a minute until the game system tells him to fuck off and I win, I guess. Cool. I really should have dueled more when the Gunkan Suship, like, little guy was out, because then I could have gotten that from my Gungan deck and just used the little, the little guy. But I'm an idiot and lazy and didn't duel that much, so, you know, whatever. Also, I like these events that are, kind of creative. I like the normal rare event. That was cool. It was like no SRs, no URs. I was like, okay, that's neat. I could be cool with that. That was cool. The board game event was cool. This one's kind of neat, where it's like, okay, anything 5 stars or under, all right? Even though it's called the under five, which, you know, whatever. You know, you could have called it like the 5 star event, and it's like, okay, anything level 5 or below. It's like, okay, that makes sense. But calling it the under 5 is like, okay, anything level 4? No, you can do level 5 stuff. I've got some hiccups here. You can do some level 5 stuff, which, okay, that's not, 5 isn't under itself, it is itself. You 5 is not under, yeah, like, yeah, 5 is not under itself, it is itself. Oh my god. I'm I'm an idiot. Some of you might have ascertained. He is going to like forfeit, I think. Also, no extra deck. Wait a minute. You can't play Monarchs in this event. Yeah, because they're level 6. I'm kind of ugh. Yeah, no, this in this event kind of sent a shiver down my spine when I realized, like, wait, you can't play Monarchs here. It's like, wait a second, what are you playing? I'm kind of spooked. I'm kind of shaken up about this, actually. Um, I remember the first time Aiden played this card against me. I just started typing in like random monster names that I knew. I was like, the text box showed up. I was like, Dark Magician. Nothing popped up. I was like, Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't know why that was my second choice. And then I went, okay, Aiden, what do I do here? And then he told me how to navigate the effect of this spell. I was like, oh yeah, just do this. I went, okay. So now whenever I play with people who aren't familiar with it, I tell them to do the same thing. Just like, okay, well, just do this and type this in the text box. You'll be okay. And then select something from the list. No big deal. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how much time has passed. So I don't know. I don't know how much longer he has to kind of sit here with us. Um yeah. I mean, he's got the rabbit, so he deserves to lose. Um, Also, it seems like the dual field is locked to default, and the card sleeves are locked to default. So I'm not gonna knock him for that. But he's got the rabbit as his little guy, so he deserves to lose. All right, set your account default to anything else but the rabbit. All right, the only reason I say that is because when you win, the rabbit dabs, and I hate that. All right, it's the worst decision Konami has ever made for this game. Is that of all things? Oh, did we do time limit? Did we win due to time limit? Yep. Okay. Yay. Yay, we did it. Doesn't really feel earned. Doesn't really feel earned. Do we have enough for the Melise thing? A secret mission has appeared. What? Is it? Where is it? Oh, wait. Secret slash win with first turn kill. Really? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, win duel in a rating duel, reach rank. Okay, so I did reach platinum. Wait, reach rank, dual rank, platinum. I've done that. Did I not claim it? Like an idiot? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, huh. One ticket instead of, like gems? The more useful thing? Uh, whatever. Sure. More UR points. Yay! Alright, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get the Melise thing, because, you know, 1 UR guaranteed, and I can probably decon it. Perfect. This is not great. Wow, it's at the end. Anyway, we're bound to get something that we can decon for mats. Like that. What? Ugh. Alright, I don't know what Melise does. I know it does some... I know it gets up to some chicanery with banishing, but I don't actually know how it works. Which, you know... Oh. Tempura. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pendulum... Wait, you can target one card in your pendulum zone. Toss a coin. Special summon it. Tails. Destroy it. This is an aqua fire monster, but it's pen. The that I don't think it works with Gunkin. I mean, because Gunkin doesn't really need pen, but you know, hey, retaliating sea, look at that. Also, there's a bunch of bugs in here. I've noticed. What are we doing here? What do we got? Ice doll mirror again. What is this? Send one water monster from your hand or face up to the graveyard. Special summon with the same name as one water monster you control, for they accept water monsters. Ice doll, which is probably just water stuff. Okay, whatever. Okay. Hello. Okay, 2 URs. Not bad. What do we get? We got Melise in Underground. This is a field spell. Okay. When this you can banish what the fuck? Okay. While 3 or more of your Melise traps with different names are banished, Melise link monsters gain 3,000 attack. What? Oh. Oh, you can use this to get one of the traps banished. Oh my god. That could be wild. That could be wild. I don't know why I briefly became kind of Australian when I did that, but, okay. Alright. Nothing of interest there, I guess. Whatever. Okay, what do we go? We got... Oh, that's shiny! We also got this. So during you can quick effect immediately synchro summon using this card you control. Okay. When a monster declares an attack, special summon when dinosaur. Well, what the fuck? What? Damn, dinosaur decks. Dinosaur decks got some stuff. Wow. We're getting a lot of these Melise cards, which, you know, duh. Of course. Oh, Parallel Exceed, cool. You know, getting a lot of Melise cards from the Melise packs from secondhand Show. Okay, 2-for-1 repair job, Twin Pillars of Ice. What is this? Banish a dark machine monster from your graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand. Dagger graveyard that mentions engine token? Okay, you control this into the graveyard, except by battle while this card is in your graveyard. You banish this card, special summon engine token. Interesting. Okay. Possible use with Orcust. Special summon 2 Ice Pillar tokens for the extra deck for the rest of the turn after this card resolves. Oh, so you cannot immediately abuse this for Link. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and during your main phase, normal summon a water monster. Wait, that's an extra summon. All right, let's see what the guaranteed thing that had popped up for us was. Okay, we got one of the new 10E cards. Okay. While a non-effect monster is face up on the field, this card gains these effects. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Cannot target this card with card effects. Can make a second attack. That is not a lot of Stats. What is this? This card is synchro summon and two or more worm monsters are in your graveyard or banishment. Oh, a field spell from your deck to your hand. Okay. Fucking sword soul shit. Alright. No, I am not applying this to my ranked duel. What is that? Oh, it's an icon frame. Well, that's neat. Alright. Alright. Well, we got a bunch of new accessories to, you know, play with later. At some point, maybe. What is in here? What is actually in here that we can use? Draco Berserker, Insect, Sword Soul, Malise, Sword Soul, that thing, Malise, Insects, Malise, Delta of Invitation, zombie stuff, Sword Soul, Malise, other Malise, Insect. We're down into the SRs now. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, well that was cool, I guess. Shit, I got a shiny Malise UR. If I was a shill, I would put it in my deck, but I also could dismantle it. You know, why don't I just play with OG Gunkin and just have fun with that? Wait a second. Max C isn't allowed here. Is Fuelos? Fuelos is allowed here. Alright. See, I don't have Fuelos, though. That's the thing. I could make one copy of Fuelos and then throw it in the deck just because, you know, I'm a masochist, I'm a bastard. Or we could just not do that. You know, I could not be an idiot for once. Yeah, dismantle extra Oh, we got an extra fucking SR. Got some SR points out of that. Ooh. Okay. What else is in here that I could just decon for shit? Because also, wait, Fulos is a UR. What am I saying? You know, what UR cards am I willing to part with? Fucking not many of them, alright? Alright, I got a bunch of Sky Striker cards, which some of you might be saying, oh, GZ, just get rid of those. Do we have a dismantle on this? Nope. Alright, fine. White woman stays. Huh? Oh, that's because this is the event deck. No wonder I can't see everything. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, that wouldn't do anything, you moron. I'm so smart, guys, I promise. Okay, I keep the Sky Striker cards just in case, just because there is the semblance of temptation in order to, you know, like butcher them. There's the temptation to butcher them for the points that they're worth, but there's also the temptation to hold on to them just in case I want to make a Sky Striker deck and become the thing that I hate. But then again, I guess I hate Centurion more than Sky Striker. Um, Anyway, Shadow's Light is royal rare. I have this for some reason. What is this? Crystal Bond. I need that for the Crystal Beast deck. Ooh, look at that. Okay, whatever. I don't care. See, that's for the that's Warrior Tech. That is Fire King's stuff. I could probably get rid of him because I don't know. I'm not gonna use Sword Soul. See, that's the Despian thing, right? That's for, yeah, okay. Warrior Tech, White Woman, Alt Art Halibur, which I could decon for points, but I'm not that desperate. Masterpiece, War Rock, all three God cards. I will not dismantle my God cards. Alright, I love them. I have them in real life, but I also love my digital versions. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the actual Sue Ship stuff that I've got here. Can I do something with this? Wait. Okay, is this better than the rental deck, or is it not? I mean, I've got Unexpected Die, and I've also got Astraltopia. Special summon that should fit up by that. Whatever. Oh, wait. Number spell trap. 7th Tachyon and 7th Ascension. This Astraltopia might work with that. Huh. Definitely something to consider. XYZ Reborn. Because Monster Reborn is for... Wait. Can I use Monster Reborn? Oh, wait. Idiot. Can I use Monster... there we go. Monster Reborn instead of XYZ Reborn. I am so smart. Because this will also let me steal stuff from my opponent. You know. Monster Rebirth. Wait, Monster Rebirth. Monster Rebirth is from your hand or deck to the graveyard. It then target one monster. Wait, this is just Monster Reborn, but it's another card. I see its use, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Also, spell card Monster Reborn. Because regular Monster Reborn is too powerful, I guess. Fucking, I don't know. Also, this has gone out. We can't go one fucking stream without this going out. We're gonna use my Gunkin deck. Because it feels better to use my Gunkin deck. Assuming I can get the band off of this. I clipped my nails today. And of course, the day I clip my nails is the day that I could, use my nails to peel off a tricky band. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Okay, so Astraltopia. We are running 3 copies of each of the Gunkin pieces. We could probably actually run more of the... Okay, I was about to say we could run more of the spell cards and stuff. No, not really. It's because if I want to slot out Astraltopia for something... Wait, where is Armor Fortress? Because if we can slot out... Equip that monster from your graveyard to that monster. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, I could gen one of those, I guess. But, wait a second. If we do this... Because, could slot out XYZ territory and slot in some stuff. I don't know. Could also play cross out. Wait. Is Ash legal? Ash is legal. Negate play. Ooh. Yeah, we could throw Ash. Wait, you can't use Lightning Storm? What the fuck? I don't care. Forbidden droplets. Oh god. Alright, yeah, we could droplet somebody. Wait. One type of monster. Aqua. 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 Rivalry of Warlords. Oh, wait, that's banned. I was about to say, I was like, oh, I could slot that in. No, I can't, you idiot. Okay. Alright, fine. Anyway, okay, Astraltopia, though. We could slot in Reincarnation Unveiling to get rid of a copy of Astraltopia. But why would I want to get rid of Astraltopia? Why am I stupid? Let me see, the answer is quite simple. It's because it's, it's easy. It's easy to be dumb. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I lost the coin flip finally. Cool. Alright, we're gonna sit here, and he's gonna do his thing. Lost the coin flip. Still going first, because he didn't pick. Oh. Oh, this isn't a good hand. Oh, this isn't a good hand. Well, unexpected die. We're gonna get Shari out. We're gonna get Shari out. We're gonna get Shirao. Yay. Okay. This is gonna let me draw something. Oh, wow, we got the field spell. Cool. Alright. And then, yeah. Your go, brother. He is having connectivity issues. Oh no. Now he is not. Okay. What is this? To reveal... No. No. Stop it. I don't have a Shari in my hand anymore, so I can't do that. I guess I could have if I would, you know, didn't get Shirao out, but fuck it. We get... Is that a shark? That's surfacing big jaws. Alright. Yeah, this card is normal to special summon. Fish, shark, Gunkin Sue ship. Okay. Ready to get that card. This is where he's going to add Shari Red to his hand. See, there it is. Okay. See, I need to add some more. I need to get those, fully armored cards. Reveal Gunkin XYZ monster, yes. You reveal a Shari to me, of course. Okay. Ikura. You know what? You know what? Yeah, you can have Ikura. Yep. There's your Ikura. Have fun, baby. He didn't activate Surfacing Big Jaws. Right, you're gonna pull something here. There's the Shari, of course. Yep. And then you're gonna pull something from the deck. Which one? Shirao. Okay. Yeah. Our Shiraos are of equal power, or of equal strength, because I have a field guard. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. He's gonna upgrade into what's-his-face, Mobile Fortress, right? Who does not get the boost anymore. Is he gonna detach materials? Yes. Wait, he's still got a Shari in there. Wait a second. That might not be so great. Reincarnation Unveiling Male, right. Full Armored XYZ, okay. He's gonna equip it. Yeah. Can't be destroyed by battle. Right. Okay. Okay. Put one face down. Okay. Why would you set the field spell? What are you doing? Alright. Right, going for the attack, obviously. That only makes sense. Oh no! You take 250 damage for that. Now you're gonna attack with Surfacing Big Jaws, right? Flip. Okay, we need backup. Need backup. Got it. Oh, I could have quick flipped that and taken surfacing big jaws. Well, I guess that's what I get for being an idiot, huh? Alright. Oh, piss. Alright, well, this isn't helpful. Banish. Give me all three of that. Give me those back. Give me those back. Thank you. Oh, fuck, okay! Now we can cook. Okay, so... Shari Red. Uh, another Shari Red. Cool. This thing. Ikara. I don't know why I called it that. No. Excavate. No. Shari Red. No. Yes. Okay. Flip. Ikara. Ta-da! I'm a maniac. Not yet. Oh, ho, ho. Reveal one card in your hand. Yo, not yet. Yes. Yes. Not yet. Not yet for import. Change level. 5. Yes. Give me the last Shari Red. Oh my god. Oh, we're cooking, boys. There's our super dreadnought. Yeah, baby. We're going to negate this effect and this effect. Target. No. No. XYZ import. Oh, yeah, baby. Not yet, not yet. Alright, we're gonna just get some materials. Alright, we're just gonna gain some material here. Alright, so no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Alright, epic. Activate. Equip. Equip. Oh yeah, baby. Finishing blow. Yeah, alright. A mirror match. But I showed you. Oh, it was good. I like that. Damn. 5,000 points. Comeback victory. What? Oh man, 6 more missions completed. Yeah, baby. Another 200 gems to add to the collection. Hell yeah, baby. I don't have him. Huh. I see how he's useful, though. Is you can, just rank up and get stuff. I do need to make him for the abortion. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the abortion, because I need a lot of shit for the abortion to work. Where is it? There it is. That's a lot of UR points. Also, painful decision. Great card for this deck. Don't have it. Do I get, you know, we're gonna get Armor Fortress. Fuck it. Oh, and we get a free pull! Yeah! Yeah, baby, what do we got? I actually want to open this on stream. Fuck it. Normally I skip these, but, you know, what do we got? Yep. Well, nothing that I wanted. Cool. That made me feel good. Anyway, save. Okay, go into the event. Get that boy. Okay. Add him in. Hit related cards. We could probably also use these now. Because let's see, we could take out territory and add this. Yes. Okay. Armor, wait, this is... Add one XYZ monster with an as an equip spell to this card's attack. Gains the card's attribute. You can send the card to the graveyard. Make a second attack. Okay, so basically, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't have the points to make it, but that's not bad. Save and return. All right, we've refined the deck ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. We have refined the deck. You know, it's kind of a slap to the face that that there are normal points on the dual pass. You know? Kind of doesn't make me feel good. That is a Borload Dragon. I've just been raging going first. I have just been on a fucking rampage going first. You know what I'm saying? What do we get? Oh, this is horrendous. Gunkansu ship. If you control no monsters, die, help me. Alright, this is basically just stacking our draw. Alright, well that's all I got, buddy. Fuck. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, well, we're either going to be getting absolutely bruised and beaten, or we are going to just lose outright. We will see. I am, that was a terrible draw. Huh? Okay. Alright. Okay. Is that a pen card? Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Materiactor. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, we're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen, is just we're just gonna die. Because he's gonna get 5 out and get the 1 card out. And then kill me outright. Okay. Okay. What? Wait. 2 of those. Oh, that's an interesting effect. Just take material and put it in your hand. That could be neat. So, okay. Okay, detach 1 material, pull something from the deck, and then maybe add it back to and then add it to the hand. That's a weird way to search, though. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I don't care. That's a weird search. That's like an indirect search, which is just really odd. It's really strange. Yeah, and there's that. Yep. Okay. Alright. We got smacked around. We got smacked around. It's fine. Okay. 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 Alright. Right. What is this? What does this do? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Wait. Oh. When an opponent activates a monster effect, if it's on the field, take control of it. Interesting. Okay. No, what? Why would I do that? Okay. You reveal one other gunking card in your hand. Special summon this. Oh, wait, I wouldn't be able to... I can't pull this. Ah. Place the revealed card on the bottom of the deck. If you normal or special, you can place one gunking card. Okay, see, that sucks, though. Hmm. Oh, that's neat. Anyway, boom. You gonna negate me? It's not on the field, so you can't take control of it. You gonna do a negate? You gonna do it? There it is. Alright. Well, that's not gonna do anything. I mean, it's going to negate. I guess it's leaving me defenseless, but, you know. Oh, no. Anyway. What happens if I activate this? I shouldn't be asking these questions. No? Nothing? Okay, well, piss. I guess I bricked. Unfortunate. I guess XYZ Gift isn't that great of a card. Especially with as much draw power as this deck has, and potentially has. This isn't that great of a card. Damn it, I should have put Called By down. Can I put Called By? Oh, wait, no, I have to put Called By down to play it. Yeah, alright. Piss. Well, I'm gonna die. Oops. How did you pull? Oh, wait, that. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Note to self, don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! While you're tired. You'll just die. You'll just die horribly. You know, like I do. You'll just die horribly. Come on. What do we got? You gonna get that thing out again? No, that's a different one. Alright, you have enough to kill me. Thank you for making it quick, my brother. Thank you. Why would you... What? I mean, I guess, but you know what? It's one play, not a full combo. I will take that. I will take one play over a full combo. You know? Yeah, it's still kind of insult to injury, but you know what? Whatever. He was a good sport about it. So I'm not gonna hold it against him. You know, it's fine. Well, you get 10% of what you get if you win. I just now figured that out. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, remember? I'm dumb. Oh, this guy's got some characters and a whole fucking war crime list. Oh, God. Going second. Yep. Also, I realized that Sprite does work with this event. And he's got a Sprite, little guy. Fuck me. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll just, wait. Alright. Fucking scalping your own extra deck for that. Wow. That's wild. That's crazy. Toon World. Toons. Hmm. This could not go well. This could go not well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Mermaid, Gemini Elf, Cyber Dragon. That one. Gemini Elf. All right. Okay. Mm, okay, we got import. Wait, we got import. This could work. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. We have plays. Oh my god. Boom, baby. Uni. Flip. Flip something. Flip something. Flip one of those things. Flip it. Flip it. There it is. Why didn't that work? Why didn't Uni's second thing work? What? Alright. Fucking kill myself. Monster Reborn. Uni! Uni is back. Ta-da! We're attacking. Right. Okay, banish a card. It's gonna be able to attack me directly, which is not great, but fucking whatever. What am I gonna do about it? I got Shari. You gonna flip something on me? Yes, no? Maybe so? I don't know. Okay. I just get to pick, don't I? Yeah, we're gonna need Ikora for this one. For this next one. Give me Ikora. Thanks. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're doing okay so far. We haven't taken any damage, which isn't really much to say. Oh. Yeah, okay. Battle phase, direct attacks. Yep, there they are. Okay. Discard one card at random. There went my fucking Ikora. Shit. Ow. That's gonna force it into defense mode. Okay. Well, fuck, there went my Ikora. What do we do now? Oh. Okay. Welcome to my turn. Shirao. And draw one card. Okay. Draw power. Return these to my deck and give me something. Something I can use. Please, an Ikora. Alright. Okay. Well. Here we go. Alright. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. It still work. What is going on? Fucking wild lag there. Okay. Bit odd. Ash Blossom. Called by the grave. Bye bye. Oh, hell, that's funny. Alright. Boom. Called by. Insane. I can't believe that worked. Astraltopia. Astraltopia. He does send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add one in a minute. Okay, yeah. We can't use fucking unexpected die, so get out of my hand. And give me... Ooh. Ooh. There we go. XYZ gift. XYZ gift, baby. That's how we do it. Die is back. Alright. What do we got? No, we need him for... We need Ikora for stuff. Destroy that. We'll attack it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you took battle he doesn't have the thing. Wait, no, yeah, what? Hold on. Once per turn, when your Gunkin monster special summoned, he was special summoned from the grave. Right. Well, the best we can do is battle damage, I guess. You were special summoned from the extra deck. Destroy Toon World. Why didn't I think of this earlier? I'm an idiot. Fuck. Alright. XYZ import. Suck. Well, that didn't work. Main 2. That Toon World is fucking dead in the water. Yeah, baby! Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh. Piss. I'm an idiot. Damn it! Oh. Oh, man. Defeat from the jaws of victory. That is humiliating. Makes me laugh though. So, you know, I'm not Dueling Festival. Win after going second. Oh, win a Dueling Festival. Activate spell. That one's done. Wait, these 3 are done. So I just need to duel, win after going second, and win. Cool. We can do that. We can do that. That's no problem. But that was humiliating. That punched me in the face in my weakest link, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I know, I got this. No, I don't. He in fact does not got this. Shit. Astraltopia has 0 attack and 0 defense. This is an important thing to note. Fuck. That was good fun, though. It was good fun, though. Alright, we're going to switch back, because I'm almost done with a cigar, which means the stream is almost over. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. We did not get any closer to finishing the branded deck because I decided, yes, let's get the Melise stuff, the accessories that I'm never going to use, but maybe someday. You know, whatever. You know, whatever. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay, so I do this thing, right? And I've become more cognizant of it. Where I will, go to ash a cigar and I will just hold it over the ashtray for a second. I'll pause. I'll pause before I move to, to tap. And it's really, really bizarre to me. I don't know why I do that, but it's something that I've become more cognizant of. Is just like, I'll pause. There's a pause there. I don't understand why. But that was some good Yu-Gi-Oh fun. I like this event. I really do. It's nice. You know, it's definitely not my favorite, but I like it. My favorite was the, normal rare event. That was so much fun. Really. I mean, I played a rental deck with it, or like a loner. That's what it is. I played with a loner deck, which is whatever, but it was cool. It was neat. It's like, okay, normal rares, yeah, okay, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Because I mean, there's some normals and there's some rares out there that can pack a punch. And when the playing field is even like that, where it's like, all right, none of the crazy effects of like SRs and URs, so it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I remember just sitting there during that event and just me and my opponent had just bricked super hard because, like I said, no crazy effects. So it's like, okay, well, fuck, we gotta figure it out, I guess. I don't know. Whichever one of us, draws the out, I guess, to unbrick our deck. It was good fun. It was good fun. I enjoyed it greatly. I wish it would come back. And I did. I do. Every time that Konami puts out one of those feedback things, they're like, "What? Tell us how you like the game." It's like, yeah, it's cool, all right, but you bring back the NR event. That was cool. That was great. I love that. That was the best event in Master Duel. Yep. Yep. She's done. She's done. Well, that was today's stream, and I guess I'll see you all on Thursday when Aiden and I work on something. I don't know what it's gonna be. I think it's Skill 2.0. I think that's what we agreed on. I don't know. Maybe some more action economy tweaks. I don't fucking know. But until then, later.